Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I couldn't make videos for past couple of weeks or months, I guess, right? I was busy with my other exams that was going on, so I couldn't make some more videos. For that reason I am really sorry about that. Okay, so for today I am here to present you on a new topic which was most requested by most of my followers or most of my friends who commented about this topic in my previous videos. So I'm going to explain some of those things in this one. So today we are going to talk about Pathway to Canadian Dentistry Part 2, which will include the university pathway. Okay, so let's begin. So as I have explained you last time, there are two ways that are the pathways to dentistry. So the first thing you have to do is give the AFK exam, as I described you last time as well. Here I have written here AFK or ADAT. That is ADAT is especially if you want to go to the universities, because most of the universities nowadays are not accepting AFK and they require ADAT. I will explain in details which universities are those, but for now let's just say the first step is to give AFK or ADAT, and then the pathways the pathway separates. So if you're going through direct licensing, as we discussed in my previous videos, then you will be going through ACJ exam, index skills exam, and situational judgment exam. And then if you go to university pathway, then you will go to university studies. That would be for 2 to 3 years of studies, and then after finishing that, or after finishing both the index skills and university, we will both be able to go for the OSCE exam, which is the board exams. And then after that, the final, which is the provincial license, which you will apply to the province you want to work as a dentist. So I just want to show you which are the universities in Canada. Okay, so there are basically 7 universities in Canada which accept international dentists. International dentist as the continuation for the DDS. Let's say there are 7 universities in Canada which offer DDS education to internationally trained dentists as well. So they are University of Toronto, McGill University, University of Alberta, University of Manitoba, University of Saskatchewan, Dalhousie University, and Western University. So now let's talk about the requirements. Okay, so the first requirement to apply to any of these universities is to be a citizen or permanent resident of Canada. So this is a must have to apply for a university. For direct licensing, you can apply and give your exams, all your exams except for your board exams, before you get your permanent residency or citizenship. But if you want to go to university, you need a permanent residency or citizenship of Canada. Then the next thing is AFK exam or ADAT exam. And next is language proficiency. That would be either IELTS or TOEFL. Then you will be needing your degree certificate and transcript of your BDS or your educational credential evaluations. You need your resume, autobiography, good standing letter from previous jurisdiction, and others. That would be some skills exams or interviews. We'll talk about it in details. And most importantly, please, you have to visit each university's website and look for all the requirements, because they keep changing each year. Okay, so whenever you are thinking about applying to one university, go to their website, enter international dentist programs, and they have all the required list of documents and how to apply, everything is given in their website. Okay, so please look at those things, because they keep changing it every year. Like some of the recent changes were that most of the universities, previously they were accepting AFK exam, but now they are switching to ADAT exams. So very few universities now in Canada accept AFK exam as their prerequisite for DDS programs. So, a chart of universities of Canada, and I've divided it as this one so that it's easier for you guys to understand what is needed. Okay, so as I told you, the exams, AFK or ADAT. So some universities accept AFK and some are switching to ADAT, and most of the universities have pre-entry exams and almost all of them has interviews. Okay, so let's go in detail. So for University of Toronto, they are accepting ADAT only at the moment. Okay, no AFK. So they are accepting ADAT exam, and they don't have any pre-entry exams or skills exam, but they are very conscious about your GPA from your previous degree. So any BDS that you have done, the minimum GPA requirement for applying to their program is like 3. So it's very competitive, and your GPA is, and the score of ADAT is the most important things they deal with or they look at. And then of course the interview and the duration of the studies is like 2.5 years. For University of McGill, they also only accept ADAT and they only have interview. They don't have any pre-entry exam as for now, and their duration is 2 years. Then University of Alberta, they have recently switched to ADAT exams. So they were accepting AFK exam, but from next year they are not going to apply, and they are not going to accept AFK. So they have switched to ADAT exams as well. And yes, they have skills exam as well, and they will also give you take your interviews as well. And the whole course of DDS duration is 3 years. For University of Manitoba, there are like 2 track for application to University of Manitoba. Okay, so for track A, they require ADAT. So ADAT is the only requirement for track A applications, and they will have pre-entry skills exams and interview, and then they get into track A application course, which is of 2 years. For track B, they are still accepting AFK, but for track B application requirement, the whole requirement is that you must have given AFK, you must have passed it, you must have passed your ACJ as well, and you also must have appeared or given your NDECC skills exam as well. So you must have given all these exams to be eligible to apply for track B application in University of Manitoba. And for this track B application, they would not have any skills exams. They will directly be selected. If they will be selected, then they will have some interviews, and that's all for the entry requirement. There will be no skills exams, because I believe they think that NDCC skills exam was given, so that would be the skill testing they are looking for. And you must also send all your results of AFK, ACJ and NDIC directly to the university. It is one of the requirements for the application for track B. And the duration of DDS here is 2 years as well. So moving on to University of Saskatchewan, they also only accept ADAT now. I think from this cycle or last cycle, I don't remember, but mostly it is only accepting ADAT now. They also have a pre-entry exam and interview, and the duration is 2 years. Then Dalhousie University is still accepting AFK exam till the date I'm making this video. So I'm not sure about future. If you're trying to apply, please look at the university website and double check. But till now, yes, they are accepting AFK exams. They also have their pre-entry exam and they also have interviews. And their course is of 3 years. For Western University, I think till this year they are still accepting AFK exam, but for the application of 2025 entry, I think I think for 2025 they are still accepting AFK, but those who are going to apply in 2021, that would be for 2026 starting or something, they will require ADAT. So anyway, the point is that they are also removing AFK from their requirement and switching to ADAT exam as their requirement. And yes, they also have a pre-entry exam which is somewhat like skills exam. It's called PLA. So you have to take PLA classes and then they will have a PLA exam, and then those who passed it or selected will get invited to interview, and then those who pass the interview will get into the DDS program of 3 years. So this is overall view of like what are the universities there in Canada and what things you need to go through to get into these universities. Okay, so quickly talking about number of seats available for international dentist program in DDS programs that they offer. I'm not very sure, but I believe University of Toronto, University of Western, they are giving almost seat to 20 to 22 international dentists. Okay, and then others like University of Manitoba, Dalhousie University, Saskatchewan University, they are giving maybe 5 to 6 people. University Alberta, maybe 10-15. I'm not very sure about it, but I think that's the only seat that they give to the international dentist for DDS course. Yeah, I know it's very less less number of seats that are available in Canadian universities. That's why it becomes very, very competitive and difficult to get into the university as well. And talking about the price of the courses, each university have their own price list. You can go each of their website and then find more about their price, their course of studies, and also more details about the requirements and documents as well. So I highly recommend you guys to go into the website of each of these universities and try to see and try to gather more information regarding it. Okay, the other thing is, since I told you the seats in Canada, I mean the Canadian universities are very less, and on top of that the seat offered to international dentists are very less. So I would say you can also give INBD for your US universities exams. When you give ADAT, your option for applying universities in US also increases with the ADAT, but it's not compulsory to give ADAT, or it's not required in all universities. But however, INBD is accepted in all universities, so I'm just letting you know that you can give your INDB for the US universities along with AFK. And I've seen like because AFK is not being accepted in many of the universities in Canada, people are now offering courses which are giving you materials for all 3 exams. Like people are taking courses for AFK, ADAT, and INDB in one course. So so that it's easier, because the materials that are used or course content are very much similar to each other. So while you are preparing for one exam, you can easily prepare for other exam as well, and then try to give all of them simultaneously, so that you can use your preparation knowledge for all three of those exams. So this is a tip for the day for you guys, that if you guys are studying for AFK, I recommend you to do your ADAT or INBD also, so that your options are all open. If you want to go to direct licensing, apply to universities here or in US. Okay, so just letting you know that keep your options open. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. I hope it was helpful. I know it's not very detailed, because I could only search for these resources for you guys, but I did my homework just for your knowledge that I can share. So I hope you liked my video, and then if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll try to answer them. And yeah, highly recommend you guys to go to the university website to know more about it. Okay, so for today, that's all. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.